This, ladies and gentlemen, is the final shakeout of all the weak hands. We are getting rid of all the weak hands that can never ever hold their composure. And the price of internet computer is obviously down by about 3.9%. And a lot of you are already beginning to panic. A lot of you have already developed high fever, and you guys are obviously shaking to the core. And this is one of the reasons why I really want to bring you this technical analysis, because we did talk about these particular price actions as far as internet computer is concerned. And to be honest with you, I really believe this is the final test before your treasure awaits you, before we end up going to heaven, before we end up making a lot of money investing in ICP. It's going to test you one more time. And take a look at this. Obviously, in the past couple of videos, right, we did talk about the fact that we do have a potential of the price dropping as low as this particular support right over there that you can see. However, I really believe that is highly unlikely. So what is most likely going to happen as far as the price of internet computer or ICP is concerned is we're just going to basically grab this liquidity right over here. This is the liquidity grab that is going to end up shaking a lot of weak hands. A lot of people are going to get liquidated for those who are leverage trading, and a lot of people are obviously going to be sort of affected by this price trajectory. However, if you were to ask me, all right, this is a very bullish sign for the price of ICP. What do I mean? Well, let's take a look at the 3-day time frame. The 3-day time frame is pretty intact as far as showing the loss in selling momentum. All right. We have been talking about dojis, Heikenhashi candles for the longest period of time as far as, you guys are concerned. So obviously you guys understand what the significance of these two doji candles really mean, especially when it comes to the downtrend. Because a lot of you are wondering whether this downtrend is going to continue, because we obviously came from around $10 and we could potentially end up going to grab this liquidity, but it is highly unlikely because I don't really see the price of ICP coming back down to these low levels right over here, because we have definitely found support and there's a lot of bullish order blocks right over here that we are respecting. Number one, we are respecting this bullish order block right over here, which is corresponding to the $7.50. This bullish order block. So let me just get an arrow so that you guys can understand what I'm talking about. This is a very important bullish order block. So let me just show you right over there. The price is highly unlikely to go below this level. Okay, so worst case scenario for the price of Bitcoin, for the price of internet computer going back down, right, ICP, it has to get rid of this bullish order block, which is not going to happen because there's a lot of buying power that was exhibited on this particular price pump. Okay, you see? So right now, I do agree and I do understand that there's a probability of us anchoring and using this particular level as support. So if only I can find the horizontal line. So every time I'm making a YouTube video, right, all these things just sort of disappear, So let me grab that. Yeah, so this is what I was looking for, a horizontal line. So let's follow the high of that particular level. Okay, so stay with me and bear with me. So the bullish order block that I'm talking about is this one right over here, and it happened on the 3-day time frame. So there's a lot of support. In order for the price to break this level, it really has to be like a black swan event, or there really has to be major bearish news. And this can only happen if the price of Bitcoin ends up going to around $50, 50,000 US dollars. If the price of Bitcoin is going to drop to 50,000 US dollars or 44,000 US dollars, then yes, we might end up sort of going below this particular bullish order block right over here, and we are likely to fall into this level that I was talking about. This is the ultimate buy zone. If you for some reason get to experience the price of ICP going as low as $7, that is going to be your final and last best opportunity to buy ICP as low as you can. However, let's not get ahead of ourselves, because we really have to be realistic when it comes to our technical analysis. The reason why I'm saying it's very highly unlikely for us to break this bullish order block is due to the fact that we've had many liquidity grabbing attempts on this particular level for a very long period of time, and this is happening on the 3-day time frame. So this is not a very small, minute time frame that you can easily forget and sort of not really consider to be that important. This is the 3-day time frame. A lot of weeks were spent on this particular level, and this is one of the reasons why I am really sure that this is going to be the ultimate liquidity grabbing zone. However, if you take a look at what has been happening, especially in these levels, right, let me show you what I mean. So if we take a look at this level, right, there's a lot of liquidity which is waiting for us at the bottom. All right. However, the liquidity grabbing which is going to happen is maximum going to go to $7.50. Okay. So at this particular moment, the price is trading at $8, and if we had to drop by about 50 cents, we're going to end up going to around $7.50. Worst case scenario, we might even end up going to $7.10. That is in the realm of possibilities, and if that is going to happen, this is obviously going to be the last opportunity for you to get to purchase internet computer at those particular low prices. However, my worst case scenario, my worst case scenario of all the scenarios is the price going to around $6.80, which is obviously a probability. However, if you really sort of exaggerate that move, right, we obviously have some liquidity close to $6, $6, $5.90. So this is the worst case scenario. So if we had to consider the worst case scenario, right, going below $6, if we take a look at the current price, right, and where the price would end up going if the price had to go below $6, right, $5.73 right over here, that would only be a 30% price drop. And this is one of the reasons why in the past few days, if you observed, right, when a lot of cryptocurrencies are dropping by huge margins, ICP barely drops by about 7%. It usually maintains its composure, and the drop down that it has is obviously maybe like 5% maximum. And in comparison to the rest of crypto, right? For example, in this particular case, right, let's go to crypto bubbles. Let me show you what I mean. Crypto bubbles. You guys are going to see that a lot of altcoins have been doing, or rather dropping by about 7%, 10% on average. Take a look at WEEF. Take a look at SUI. SUI is down by about 7.2%. HNT is down by about 9.6%. A lot of cryptocurrencies have dropped more than 5%, but ICP is holding its composure. The reason why it's doing that is there's very good mature price discovery due to the fact that the circulating supply and the total supply is not really that huge, and a lot of ICP tokens have already been dumped. People who were meant to dump and leave the projects, especially the early investors, the seed investors, and just basically people who got in early, a lot of these guys have sold out, and this is one of the reasons why we have been flatlining for the longest period of time. However, this long wait is coming to an end, and this is one of the reasons why I'm saying when it comes to ICP, right, internet computer is going to be is going to have the biggest bull run that you guys have ever seen before, because there's nothing to hold the price of internet computer back. Everybody that was meant to sell has sold, and this happened for a very long period of time. We have been in price discovery mode for like 3 years, 4 years, and a lot of pain has been endured. A lot of people have abandoned internet computer, and a lot of people have moved on. So that only leaves the strong hands. So if you are watching me right now, give a round of applause to yourself. How long? Well, I do have a question for you. How long have you been holding ICP? How long have you been bag holding? Because I know a lot of you guys have been bag holding ICP, but for a lot of you smart ones, because there's a lot of smart people out there, you guys are pretty smart. A lot of people who ended up bag holding ICP decided to add more positions, or rather add more coins to their positions, because the price just kept on going down and a lot of people just kept on accumulating and just buying and buying and buying. I know there's a lot of you who are like this because you guys seem to be OG fans. A lot of people who are consuming a lot of internet computer videos on YouTube are really, really ICP OGs, and these guys have got a lot of ICP tokens, and they're just waiting for them to make a lot of money. So a lot of you guys are not even willing to sell ICP at less than $100. You guys are waiting for $200, even more. And that is absolutely going to happen, because I really do see the price of ICP doing more than a 10x. Because if you take a look at what ICP has been building, the level of technology that it has, and just basically its power to hold its own, if I can put it that way, for lack of a better term, it's really, really incomparable to a lot of these projects out there. And sometimes you might be thinking why doesn't ICP shine? When is ICP finally going to show the rest of the crypto world that it's about its business, it's about its technology, and it's far superior than a lot of these other projects? Well, everything has got time, and one of the things that you guys have to be very, very grateful for, especially when it comes to internet computer, is the long wait is over, due to the fact that a lot of these faucets are drying out. So when it comes to internet computer, right, there were obviously having token release dates. There were the people who were staking and getting a lot of rewards. A lot of them have already sort of sold whatever they could sell. So this is one of the reasons why I really believe that the faucets, as far as token release, or rather token releases are concerned, when it comes to the internet computer project, is almost drying out right now. So the only thing that is going to happen is for that sort of demand to be boosted. This is one of the reasons why I really hope that the internet computer project has got very strong market makers, and they're really going to invest in marketing, because it's really going to be able to boost the demand. But if you take a look at the ranking of internet computer, right, we are ranked number 32 at this particular moment. So it's very easy for us to sort of go into the top 10 ranked cryptocurrencies. And if you were to ask me, I really believe internet computer is really a top 10 cryptocurrency. It is a top 5 cryptocurrency, and in this bull run, we could potentially go and sort of dominate in the top 10 rank. Trust me. And if that happens, if internet computer goes to dominating the top 10, or rather under top 10 cryptocurrencies, then obviously you know that the potential of the price explosion that we're about to experience is going to be humongous. And this is one of the reasons why I'm saying you guys are absolutely blessed to be, having such type of information. So let's take a look at the volume as well, because the volume of internet computer is also increasing. Remember yesterday I was complaining and I was letting you know that the volume of ICP is pretty much stagnant, especially on Binance, because yesterday the volume was around 16 million US dollars. The 24-hour trading volume was around 16 million US dollars. Then the aggregated volume, which also contains fake volume, it was trading around 203 million US dollars. But I usually go for Binance, because Binance is one of those established cryptocurrency projects, and today the volume has increased by about 10 million US dollars, which is absolutely crazy. So as you can see, we've seen a 12.3% price increment in comparison to yesterday, which is a very, very good thing. So obviously you guys are prepared for the shakeout, which is bound to happen. So in case this happens, do not panic. Remember, we're probably going to go to $7.50. If Bitcoin really loses its shit and it ends up dropping further, let's say for example we end up flash crashing to about 58,000 US dollars, because obviously a lot of people were anticipating bullish news from Donald Trump, because Donald Trump was allegedly, going to do something amazing with regards to cryptocurrencies, etc. I'm not really privy to what happened. So if you guys have got any information as to why a lot of people were anticipating that the prices of cryptocurrencies would super explode due to the fact that Donald Trump was obviously going to do something. I don't know whether it's Donald Trump or his sons or his family. You guys, please let me know in the comment section. Enlighten the people. So this particular move, as far as Bitcoin is concerned, was in anticipation for whatever fundamental news was going to be told today. And this is one of the reasons why we have seen the price of Bitcoin sort of having this crazy back and forth. And the most important thing is the bulls are sort of winning. Of course, we're going to see a slight retracement, and this is one of the reasons why I really believe that the price is obviously going to go to around 65,000 US dollars as far as Bitcoin is concerned, because this is where we ended up going. So I'm not really going to be considering this particular price action as far as Bitcoin is concerned, because it was neither here nor there, because it was just like literally all over the place. Nobody literally won this battle. However, obviously the bulls have got a slight advantage, but I do see a slight retracement as far as Bitcoin is concerned. So this is one of the reasons why I really believe that we are going to go to the POC as far as this move is concerned. So let's just grab the anchored volume profile, and let's take a look at where the point of control is. So the goodness about Bitcoin right now is we are having a POC at around 65,000 US dollars. So this is basically where we have a lot of interest as far as the markets are concerned. So when this happens, right, obviously we're going to see the price of Bitcoin come back down to that $65,000 level. And this is obviously going to encourage, or is going to cause a lot of altcoins to decline in value. Therefore, the prices are going to be a little bit lower. So right now, I'm actually preparing you to sort of witness a slight correction, which is going to obviously happen in the next 24 to about 48 hours. Then we're going to continue our bullish trajectory. It's just a matter of time till we see an explosive move with regards to a lot of these coins, either altcoins and Bitcoin. We are bound to go above 73,000 US dollars in the next coming 14 days. So within 14 days, the ultimate breakout is going to happen. So the only thing I would require of you right now is to brace yourself for the incoming little fluctuations that are going to happen. So remember what I was telling you guys about the how everybody that was meant to sell internet computer has already sold. Take a look at the performance of internet computer in the past 30 days. Take a look at these statistics. We've only dropped by about 5.2% in the past 30 days. So the price is definitely very solid and it's holding its position, So we're very steady and we are always sort of having the price mature towards the upside. So this is one of the reasons why, if by any reasons we have like some sort of tipping point as far as the bulls are concerned, we're gonna have a massive pump. And one of these fine days, I guarantee you, one of these fine days, we're going to witness the price of internet computer pump by about 50% in a short period of time, 50 to about 80%. Soon, we're going to witness the price of ICP go to about $12 in a very short period of time. And you guys are going to barely see it because we have been coiling up for this particular price pump and the liquidity is towards the upside. So whenever that time is going to happen, whenever we're going to see like a 50 to about 80% price pump towards the upside and the price of ICP is going to be trading at around $12, you guys remember that we talked about this and we were anticipating it. And if we take a look at the 3-day time frame, right, the doji candles are obviously gearing up for something explosive towards the downside. So this particular downtrend is coming to an end very soon. So we just have a little bit of a drawback, one little dump towards the downside, and that's it. And this is going to be the final shakeout, the final loss of all the weak hands. What's going to happen now is people being rewarded, and the price of internet computer is going to end up pushing higher and higher, and you guys are going to be ultra rich. So yeah, that's all I had for you guys today. it was obviously a mouthful, and I really wanted to give you the best context as far as Bitcoin is concerned, because you guys deserve these things. BTC affects everything else. This is one of the reasons why I had to break it down for you like that, in order for you to be very well versed with what is happening. So yeah, big shout out to everybody watching this right now. If you watched my video up to this very point, I want to give you a round of applause. Thank you for supporting my YouTube channel. And I've got one question for you. What is the first thing that you're going to buy if and when the price of ICP goes to $100? I want you to tell me what you're going to purchase when the price of ICP is going to go to $100 in the next 6 months. Drop it in the comment section below, and let's keep the discussions going. You guys have been awesome. Take care, and God bless you.